Will the Senate please come to order as we call the roll? Can someone please find the gavel? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Ocasio,
Present.
Senator Baker,
Here.
Senator Chang,
Here.
Senator DeCoit,
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Favela,
Excused.
Senator Gabbard,
Here.
Senator Ihara, Senator Inoue,
Present.
Senator Kanuha, Senator Keith Agaran, Senator Keohokalole, Senator Kidani,
Aloha.
Senator Kim, Senator Lee, Senator Misalucha,
Present.
Senator Moriwaki,
Present.
Senator Nishihara, Senator Rhodes, Senator Riviere, Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Shimabukuro, Senator Taniguchi,
Here.
Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you for taking the roll anyway. Madam Clerk, I see you paused because I need to say on January 19th, 2022, I invoke Senate Rule 38.5 as the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic qualified as a catastrophic disaster and with high positive COVID-19 case counts and hospitalizations, there was good cause for authorizing Senate members to participate in any meeting via virtual attendance until further notice. On March 1st, 2022, Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi announced that the city and county of Honolulu would end all emergency orders pertaining to the COVID-19 pandemic as of 11:59 p.m. on March 5th, 2022, due to the declining positive COVID-19 case counts and hospitalizations. On March 4th, 2022, DAG's Comptroller Kurt Otaguro announced that due to the declining positive COVID-19 case counts and COVID-19 hospitalizations, all state-maintained facilities would be open to the public from March 8, 2022. Therefore, while the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic continues to qualify as a catastrophic disaster as defined in Senate Rule 38.5, at present, there is no good cause for authorizing Senate members to continue participating in any of the meetings of members via virtual attendance as set forth in Rule 38.5 until further notice. So the summary is all members are required to be in-person attendance for committee meetings and floor sessions. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? If not, Madam Clerk.
House Communication number 99 transmits House Concurrent Resolution number 32, which was adopted in the House.
Defer one day.
On pages 2 through 15, House Communication numbers 100 to 222 transmit various House bills which passed third reading in the House for first reading and referral to committee.
Senator DeCoit.
I move that said House bills pass first reading by title and be referred to committee.
Senator Kanuha.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried.
On page 16, Introduction of Measures, Senate Concurrent Resolution numbers 20 to 40 and Senate Resolution numbers 14 to 35 for referral to committee.
So ordered.
Third reading of the consent calendar on pages 16 to 78.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent.
Third reading of all bills on the consent calendar, beginning with Senate Bill 3080, Senate Draft 1 on page 16 through Standing Committee Report number 3209 on Senate Bill 3359, Senate Draft 2 on page 78.
Is there any discussion, Senator Kidani? You had some comments on the bill on the Maui movement.
Sorry, was on the wrong page. Thank you, Mr. President. May I do a shout out
to the students of Lima Intermediate School Activist Club. These students, with their teacher, Sarah Millie Milenti Laughlin, supported this bill all along and this movement, as well as our friend Nikki Yee. Their 3-year journey for menstrual equity in our public schools has been an impactful social justice movement with their strong passion and persistence, which have taken them to voting today unanimously in the Senate chambers on this bill. Providing with good policy support, community care, and educational equity. I had the opportunity to visit these students and Miss Millie last year, and I'm so proud to work with them on this issue. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication, Lima students and Miss Millie. I also request adding further written comments to the journal. Thank you, Mr. President.
So ordered. Further discussion, Senator Baker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have some remarks in strong support of Conference Committee Report 3000, Senate Bill 2667, Senate Draft 1 on page 50 that I'd like to have inserted into the journal.
So ordered. Further discussion, Senator Gabbard.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have some comments and strong support for SSCR 3104, Senate Bill 3197.
So ordered. Further discussion? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Senator Ocasio.
Can you please insert into the journal my comments in support of SCR 2862, Senate Bill 2821?
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent?
24 ayes.
Thank you. All bills on the consent calendar from Senate Bill number 3080, SD1 on page 16 through SB number 3359, SD2 on page 78, past third reading.
On page 79, floor amendments, Standing Committee Report number 2958, third reading of Senate Bill 2707 related to collective bargaining.
Senator De La Cruz.
Mr. President, I wish to offer a floor amendment to SB 2707.
Madam Clerk, please identify the amendment.
Floor amendment number 1, proposing an amendment to Senate Bill 2707, copies of which have been distributed to the members.
Senator De La Cruz.
Mr. President, I move that the floor amendment number 1 be adopted.
Senator Keith Agarand.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator De La Cruz.
Mr. President, to ensure SB 2707 moves to conference, this floor amendment proposes to defect the effective date.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Any objections? Hearing none. The motion is carried. Floor amendment number 1 has been adopted. Senator De La Cruz.
Mr. President, I move to separate SB 2707 from Standing Committee Report 2958.
Senator Keith Agarand.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. The clerk is directed to file Standing Committee Report number 2598. 48-hour notice is hereby given for third reading of Senate Bill 2707, SD1.
Standing Committee Report number 3010, third reading of Senate Bill 2185, Senate Draft 2 relating to fireworks.
Senator Kidani.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to offer a floor amendment to Senate Bill 2185 SD2.
Madam Clerk, please identify the amendment.
Floor amendment number 2, proposing an amendment to Senate Bill 2185, Senate Draft 2, copies of which have been distributed to the members.
Senator Kidani.
Mr. President, I move that floor amendment number 2 be adopted.
Senator De La Cruz.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator Kidani.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, the floor amendment I'm offering for Senate Bill 2185 SD2 would eliminate the increase in permit fees for licenses, insert a blank appropriation to cover the costs counties may occur to submit the report to the legislature, and effecting the date to July 1, 2050 for further discussion.
Thank you. Is there further discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Floor amendment number 2 has been adopted. Senator Kidani.
I believe this floor amendment is important to address concerns related to the potential unintended consequences of increasing costs for the purchase of legal consumer fireworks, driving individuals to procure illegal fireworks. I urge you to vote in support of this floor amendment.
We've adopted
I'm
the
sorry.
floor amendment, so if we would separate SB 2185 from SD2 from Standing Committee Report 3110 or 3010.
Yes, Mr. President.
Senator De La Cruz?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. The clerk is directed to file Standing Committee Report number 3010. 48-hour notice is hereby given for third reading of Senate Bill number 2185, SD3.
Also on page 79, recommittal of Senate Bill 3296, Senate Draft 1 relating to sports.
If there are no objections from the members, the clerk is directed to file Standing Committee Report number 3117 and Senate Bill number 3296 SD1 is recommitted to the Committee on Ways and Means. Madam Clerk?
Beginning on the bottom of page 79, ordinary calendar, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent. When I ask for discussion, I will then ask if you have written comments. I will look for a show of hands. If anyone has written comments, call the vote, and upon calling the vote, check on reservations or no votes on the ordinary calendar. Madam Clerk.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2730, Senate Draft 1 relating to condominium associations.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senators Rhodes and Favela.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2730 SD1 passes third reading.
On page 80, third reading of Senate Bill 2852, Senate Draft 1 relating to condominiums.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any
25
reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2852 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2876, Senate Draft 1 relating to common interest communities.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Rhodes? Oh, no vote for Senator Rhodes. Do we have any reservations?
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2876 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2091, Senate Draft 1 relating to executive pardons.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2091 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2096, Senate Draft 1 relating to the use of intoxicants while operating a vehicle.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Kim? Written comments for Senator Moriwaki? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Kim? Reservations for Senators Favela and San Buenaventura, Moriwaki? No vote for Senators Riviere and Kim. Oh, I'm sorry, Favela, Senator Favela is a no vote, not reservation. So we have no votes for Senators Riviere, Kim, and Favela. Reservations again, please, was San Buenaventura and Moriwaki.
22 ayes, 3 noes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 2096 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 2770, third reading of Senate Bill 2077, Senate Draft 2 relating to the Hawaii Tourism Authority.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Reservations? Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have unanimous consent now? Reservations for Senators Favela, Riviere, Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2077 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 81, Standing Committee Report number 2781, third reading of Senate Bill 2922, Senate Draft 2 relating to rural districts.
Is there any discussion? Any written comment? No, Senator Riviere.
Thank you, Mr. President. In opposition, brief
Please
comment.
proceed.
The rural classification is hardly used in the state. It is used in some of the neighbor islands, has not yet been used on this island. The purpose for rural is to parse in between agriculture and urban. We have conservation, agriculture, rural, and urban classifications. Presently, rural designation allows lot sizes of a half acre, which is about 22,000 square feet. This measure would reduce the size of the lots down to about 11,000 square feet, which is in, for all purposes, more of an urban classification. So I do not support the erosion of the rural district. I think we could use it more often, but lowering the lot size is not going to help our planning. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Written comments? Written comments for Senator Kanuha. Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senators San Buenaventura, Rhodes, Ihara. No vote for Senator Riviere, Senator Acacio.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2922, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2786, third reading of Senate Bill 3195, Senate Draft 2, relating to the Department of Hawaiian Homelands.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Reservations for Senator Acacio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3195, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2790, third reading of Senate Bill 3272, Senate Draft 2, relating to transportation.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3272, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2793, third reading of Senate Bill 2564, Senate Draft 2, relating to after-school programs.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? No votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2564, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2807, third reading of Senate Bill 2829, Senate Draft 2, relating to mental health.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? No votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2829, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2847, third reading of Senate Bill 3057, Senate Draft 2, relating to renewable portfolio standards.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Any, or do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Acacio? No votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3057, SD2 passes third reading.
Page 82, Standing Committee Report Number 2849, third reading of Senate Bill 2124, Senate Draft 2, relating to noise control.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2124, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2857, third reading of Senate Bill 2478, Senate Draft 2, relating to taxation.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Ihara, Senator Acacio. Any no votes? Reservations for Senator Kim.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2478, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2860, third reading of Senate Bill 2641, Senate Draft 2, relating to the judiciary.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2641, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2864, third reading of Senate Bill 2070, Senate Draft 1, relating to special purpose revenue bonds to assist the Hawaiian Legacy Reforestation Initiative to restore Hawaii's forests and natural resources.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have Senator San Buenaventura written comments? Oh, do we have reservations? Oh, one
Sorry.
second. Under discussion, Senator Ocasio.
Sorry, Mr. President, not under discussion, but I would like to insert written comments.
So ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Ihara. Any no vote? Oh, Senator Kim reservations? No vote for Senator Favela and Senator Ocasio.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2070 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2865, third reading of Senate Bill 2357, Senate Draft 1, relating to the issuance of special purpose revenue bonds to assist Maui Grown Coffee, Inc.
Any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2357 SD1 passes third reading.
On page 83, Standing Committee Report Number 2866, third reading of Senate Bill 2377, Senate Draft 1, relating to state tax examinations.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2377 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2868, third reading of Senate Bill 2510, Senate Draft 2, relating to renewable energy.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Ocasio, Senator Ihara. No votes.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2510 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2869, third reading of Senate Bill 2615, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Board of Agriculture.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2615 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2876, third reading of Senate Bill 3379, Senate Draft 1, relating to biosecurity.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3379 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2881, third reading of Senate Bill 2752, Senate Draft 2, relating to abandoned wells.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no, oh, reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2752 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2884, third reading of Senate Bill 2947, Senate Draft 1, relating to agricultural enterprises.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2947 SD1 passes third reading.
Page 84, Standing Committee Report Number 2890, third reading of Senate Bill 3160, Senate Draft 2, relating to psilocybin.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3160 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2891, third reading of Senate Bill 3343, Senate Draft 2, relating to fireworks.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? No votes. No vote for Senator Favela. Oh, reservations for Senator Favela. I'm sorry.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3343 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2897, third reading of Senate Bill 3169, Senate Draft 2, relating to homelessness.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senators Revere, Ihara, Kim, and Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3169 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2898, third reading of Senate Bill 3189, Senate Draft 2 relating to gambling.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3189 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2900, third reading of Senate Bill 3314, Senate Draft 2 relating to the Hawaii State Energy Office.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Written comments for Senator Riviere? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Morawaki, Ihara, was that a reservation? Ocasio? Any no votes? No vote for Senators Favela and Riviere.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 3314 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2903, third reading of Senate Bill 2644, Senate Draft 2 relating to electrical contractors.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Ocasio, any no votes? Senator Favela?
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2644 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 85, Standing Committee Report Number 2925, third reading of Senate Bill 2475, Senate Draft 2 relating to taxation.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2475 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2930, third reading of Senate Bill 2373, Senate Draft 1 relating to offender reentry.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no vote? Oh, reservations for Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2373 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2931, third reading of Senate Bill 2385, Senate Draft 2 relating to procurement.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2385 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2934, third reading of Senate Bill 2474, Senate Draft 2 relating to renewable energy.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have Senator Ocasio written comments? So ordered. If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Ocasio.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2474 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2935, third reading of Senate Bill 2592, Senate Draft 2 relating to health.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Ihara. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2592 SD2 passes. Senator Ocasio?
I have reservations on that one, sorry.
On SB 2592 SD2?
Correct.
So noted.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2592 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2938, third reading of Senate Bill 3118, Senate Draft 2 relating to tobacco products.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Written comments for Senator Baker? So ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator San Buenaventura? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Riviere.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 3118 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 86, Standing Committee Report Number 2939, third reading of Senate Bill 2159, Senate Draft 2 relating to leaf blowers.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Any reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2159 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2942, third reading of Senate Bill 2297, Senate Draft 1, relating to disposal of solid waste.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Senator Rivera, Senator Ocasio, any no votes? Senator Ocasio,
I would also like to submit comments to the journal.
so ordered.
25 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 2297 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2943, third reading of Senate Bill 2137, Senate Draft 2, relating to transitional housing.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Favela, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2137 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2947, third reading of Senate Bill 2877, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Residential Landlord Tenant Code.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have Senator Ocasio, did you have written comments? No. Okay. Any reservation? Well, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2877 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2949, third reading of Senate Bill 2623, Senate Draft 2, relating to the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2623 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2960, third reading of Senate Bill 2158, relating to the use of sirens by emergency vehicles.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no vote? Oh, reservations for Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2158 passes third reading.
Page 87, Standing Committee Report Number 2962, third reading of Senate Bill 872, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Commission on Water Resource Management.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Rivera, Senator Morawaki, Senator Kim, Senator Favela, Senator Ocasio.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 872 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 555, Senate Draft 1, relating to campaign fundraising.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 555 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2094, relating to firearms.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2094 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2121, Senate Draft 1, relating to environmental review.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Morawaki and Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2121 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 3244, Senate Draft 1, relating to legislative reapportionment.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Ocasio? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Senators Ocasio, San Buenaventura, Inoue, and Kanuha.
21 ayes, 4 noes.
Thank you. SB 3244 SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of Senate Bill 2940, Senate Draft 2, relating to government.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Taniguchi and Ocasio. Any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela. No vote for reservations for Senator Ihara. Any other no votes?
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2940, SD2 passes third reading.
On page 88, Standing Committee Report Number 2982, third reading of Senate Bill 2977, Senate Draft 2, relating to egg-laying hens.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Dela Cruz, Decoit, Ocasio, San Buenaventura. Any no votes? No vote for Senators Decoit and Senator Shimabukuro. So Senator Decoit, not a reservation, but a no vote.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2977, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2985, third reading of Senate Bill 2282, Senate Draft 1, relating to abortion care.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Baker, written comments for Senator Decoit are so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senators Favela, Riviere, and Gabbard. Senator Decoit, a no vote? No vote for Senators Decoit, Gabbard, Riviere, and Favela. Any reservations?
21 ayes, 4 noes.
Thank you. SB 2282 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2986, third reading of Senate Bill 2749, Senate Draft 1, relating to noise.
Is there any discussion, written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela, San Buenaventura, Riviere, Decoit. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2749 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 2998, third reading of Senate Bill 2183, Senate Draft 2, relating to Department of Education residency requirements.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
Mr. President, recess.
1 second, we are in the process of counting the votes on 2183, then I will honor your request. Madam Clerk? Do we need to recount the vote that I asked for? I believe we had Senator Ocasio with reservations. Anybody else with reservations on SB 2183?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2183 SD2 passes third reading. Senator Decoit?
Can I call a recess?
There are no objections from the members. Short recess, subject to the call of the chair. Will the Senate please come back to order, Madam Clerk?
Members, we are moving back to, on page 88, Standing Committee Report Number 2985, Senate Bill 2282, Senate Draft 1, relating to abortion care.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be reconsidering this item. And do we have any, hearing no objections, do we have any discussion on SB 2282 SD1 relating to abortion care? Do we have any, or do we have unanimous consent? Do we have any reservations on this bill? Any no votes? Senators Riviere and Favela and Gabbard.
22 ayes, 3 noes.
Thank you. SB 2282 SD1 passes third reading.
Senate President, can I call a recess real quick?
There are no objections. Short recess. Will the Senate please come back into order?
Members, we're turning back to page 83, and we're doing a reconsideration of the third reading vote on Standing Committee Report number 2868. The bill number is Senate Bill 2510, Senate Draft 2, relating to renewable energy.
Hearing no objections to the reconsideration, do we have any discussion? Any written, Senator Ocasio?
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in opposition to Senate
Please
Bill
proceed.
2510. I want to start by acknowledging my colleagues for the much-needed interest they're taking in energy matters. We're at the point where the low-hanging fruit has pretty much been picked, and we are left with far more challenging decisions about how to meet our energy needs in ways that both avert climate disaster and decrease our dependence on imported fuels. My colleagues behind this measure are to be commended for the amount of time and energy they put into examining these issues. I also commend them for the critical thinking that they bring to that examination. Now that we are all more focused on the difficult choices that have come from weaning ourselves off fossil fuels, we have to remind ourselves of why we are doing this to begin with. It is not just to become less dependent on imported oil. As the first state to declare a climate emergency, we have also made the commitment to drastically reduce our carbon emissions. Substituting the practice of burning oil with the practice of burning wood chips, or even worse, refuse-derived fuel, does not get us to where we need to go. The fantasy that Hawaii is going to generate wood resources needed to fuel biomass plants has been exposed as a fallacy through the recent PUC proceedings. The only business model that brings the cost of these schemes anywhere close to affordable, once huge swaths of standing trees already providing a valuable carbon sequestration service have been decimated here, is the continual import of outsourced materials such as refuse-derived pellets or wood chips from elsewhere in the world. As policymakers, we have come to the point where the term renewable no longer serves us in our decision-making. This is especially true to the extent that this term has been co-opted and redefined by the lobbyists working for the waste-to-energy industry. Trash is not a renewable resource. Biomass is only renewable resource if it gets replanted at the same level it is consumed, which is currently not happening anywhere on the planet. And even if that were, a carbon footprint required to grow, harvest, and ship and transport biomass fuels makes the overall process a huge greenhouse gas emitter. This bill is part of a raft of bills that aim to substitute Hawaii's dependency on imported oil with a dependency on imported biomass and a commitment to continue generating obscene amounts of waste. Hawaii cannot afford to do either. We must take our cue from the recent position taken by the Biden administration under the advisement of the world's foremost thinkers on the subject of energy and climate. In the recent White House publication on the Indo-Pacific Strategy of the United States, released February 2022, it states, "We will incentivize clean energy technology investment and development, seek to drive energy sector decarbonization, and foster climate-aligned infrastructure investment." The term that is being used to guide federal energy policy is decarbonization. This means no reliance on biomass, no reliance on waste. Let's work together as policymakers moving forward to follow this lead and bring Hawaii into the 21st century. Senate Bill 2510, as currently written, represents a regressive energy policy. And for this reason, I cannot support it. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Mr.
Further
President.
discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator San Buenaventura, Riviera, Ihara. Any no votes? Senator Ocasio.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2510 SD2 passes third reading.
We're now returning to page 88 on Standing Committee Report number 3004, third reading of Senate Bill 2142, Senate Draft 1 relating to computer science.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senators Ocasio and Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2142 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3006, third reading of Senate Bill 2162, Senate Draft 1 relating to ranked choice voting.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2162 SD1 passes third reading.
Page 89, Standing Committee Report number 3007, third reading of Senate Bill 2167, Senate Draft 2 relating to film infrastructure tax credit.
Is there any discussion? Any comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2167 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3008, third reading of Senate Bill 2178, Senate Draft 1, proposing an amendment to Article 2, Section 1 of the Hawaii State Constitution to change the age qualification for voting in state or local elections.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Written comments for Senator Riviere. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Riviere.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2178 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3011, third reading of Senate Bill 368, Senate Draft 2 relating to cesspool conversion.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 368 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3015, third reading of Senate Bill 2044 relating to violations of campaign finance law.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Reservations for Senator Ocasio.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2044 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3019, third reading of Senate Bill 2195, Senate Draft 2 relating to foul.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Gabbard and Decoy. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2195 SD2 passes third reading.
Page 90, Standing Committee Report number 3021, third reading of Senate Bill 2210, Senate Draft 2 relating to elections.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2210 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3024, third reading of Senate Bill 2251, Senate Draft 2 relating to the Public Housing Authority.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Reservations for Senator Ocasio. Reservation or no vote for you, Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2251 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3028, third reading of Senate Bill 2347, Senate Draft 1 relating to constitutional amendments.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela, Morawaki, Keohokalole, Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2347 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3029, third reading of Senate Bill 2353, Senate Draft 1 relating to farms.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If written comments for Senator Ocasio? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservation for Senators Favela, Senator Rhodes, Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 2353 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3032, third reading of Senate Bill 2371, Senate Draft 2 relating to homelessness.
Is there any discussion? Written comment, discussion, Senator Morawaki.
Thank you, Mr. President. With reservations,
Please proceed.
I'm in strong support of the intent of Senate Bill 2371 to establish a statewide data clearinghouse on homelessness. Only with data can we make sound decisions on programs and on funding to move the homeless to permanent housing. But I must vote with reservations on Senate Draft 2 because it does not give us what we need, a comprehensive and coordinated homeless data clearinghouse. Senate Bill 2371's data clearinghouse was recommended by the Attorney General and was based on months of discussion by an informal group of 14 state, county, and community agencies and service providers that we need coordinated and comprehensive information on the homeless, their needs, services, and housing, and performance metrics to make sound decisions on ending homelessness. It also appropriated funds to begin the hard work to develop the needed data. Instead, Senate Draft 2 creates a 12-member working group to assess feasibility, delaying yet again the collection and analysis of much-needed data we need today. I hope these concerns will be addressed as the bill moves forward, and I request any further written comments be inserted into the journal. Thank you.
So ordered. Any further discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senators Morawaki, Revere, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2371 SD2 passes third reading.
Page 91, Standing Committee Report Number 3036, third reading of Senate Bill 2435, Senate Draft 1 relating to the important agricultural land qualified agricultural cost tax credit.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, Senator Ocasio, written comments, so ordered. Any other written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Decoit, Ocasio, Riviere, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2435 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3056, third reading of Senate Bill 2473, Senate Draft 2 relating to economic development.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela, Riviere, any no votes? No vote for Senator Ocasio.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2473 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3058, third reading of Senate Bill 2480, Senate Draft 2 relating to the Wahiawa irrigation system.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2480 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3061, third reading of Senate Bill 2511, Senate Draft 2 relating to taxation.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Senator Ocasio? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ihara? Any no votes? Senator Ocasio, no vote?
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2511 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3064, third reading of Senate Bill 2616, Senate Draft 2 relating to search and rescue.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2616 SD2 passes third reading.
Page 92, Standing Committee Report Number 3080, third reading of Senate Bill 2622, Senate Draft 1 relating to biofuels.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations? Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2622 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3085, third reading of Senate Bill 2662, Senate Draft 2, relating to construction waste.
Is there any discussion? Senator Ocasio.
Thank you, Mr. President. I stand to speak in opposition of Senate Bill 2662,
Please proceed.
not as originally drafted by my colleague from Wai'i, and I also signed on as a co-introducer, but for how it was later amended. I want to acknowledge her for introducing this important and groundbreaking legislation. I want to direct the attention of everyone here to the bill's commendable purpose, which is to keep construction materials that are reusable as construction materials out of the landfill and in the economy. If you don't understand the nexus between climate and resource consumption, please take your time to research it, or at least put your faith in people who have been studying this for decades. In order to avoid a climate disaster, we must wean ourselves from fossil fuels, but we must also stop consuming the world's resources at the current fervored pitch. The whole point of Senate Bill 2662 is that a large percentage of construction debris is useful as construction material. Estimates vary, but it is well beyond 25%. This bill was exceptional as written. It requires those handling these materials to set aside at least 25% of the recovered materials for reuse and recycling. That leaves a full 75% for anything else, including the production of gaseous fuel. There is no need to undermine the purpose of the bill or corrupt the meaning of the word recycling to allow for the production of gaseous fuel. Resource destruction is not recycling. The cycle ends when the fuel is burned. This bill was meant to make sure that anything useful as construction material stays in the economy as such. Estimates for the percentage of reusable materials, oops, sorry about that, that's repetition. I would like to point out that on the EPA website, in reference to this particular subject, it says, does EPA consider burning for energy recovery to be waste minimization? And the answer is, recycling activities closely resembling conventional waste treatment activities, such as burning for energy recovery, do not constitute waste minimization. And for this reason, I cannot support the bill as amended. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Any comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? No votes. No vote for Senator Ocasio.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2662 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3097, third reading of Senate Bill 3135, Senate Draft 2, relating to historic preservation reviews.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, written comments for Senator Inouye. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Riviere, Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3135 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3108, third reading of Senate Bill 3229, Senate Draft 2, relating to geothermal royalties.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3229 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3111, third reading of Senate Bill 3247, Senate Draft 2, relating to Hawaiian homelands.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio, any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 3247 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 93, Standing Committee Report Number 3113, third reading of Senate Bill 3254, Senate Draft 1, proposing amendments to Article 4, Sections 4 and 6 of the Hawaii State Constitution regarding reapportionment.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Senator Ocasio, so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senators Ocasio, Ihara, San Buenaventura, Inoue, Kanuha. Senator Kim.
19 ayes, 6 noes.
Thank you. SB 3254 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3114, third reading of Senate Bill 3274, Senate Draft 2, relating to transportation.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Oh, Senator Decoit, do you have written comments? So ordered. Again, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Shimabukuro, Senator Decoit, do we have any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. Senate Bill 3274 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3128, third reading of Senate Bill 2680, Senate Draft 2, relating to health.
Is there any discussion? Written comments for Senator Baker? Do we have unanimous Senator Gabbard, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? And reservations for Senator Kim? Any no votes? No vote, reservations for Senator Misalucha, and then going back to the no vote, Senators Favela, Riviere, Gabbard.
22 ayes, 3 noes.
Thank you. SB 2680 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3131, third reading of Senate Bill 2960, Senate Draft 1, relating to food safety.
Is there any discussion? Senator Taniguchi.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to speak in support with
Please
reservations. Mr. President, I'm fully supportive of this training. However, as stated in the testimony from the Department of Agriculture, I believe the current bill creates an inbuilt conflict. I've spoken to our Ag Chair, and I'm hopeful that this bill could be improved by maybe having the University of Hawaii at Manoa's College of Tropical Ag do the training instead. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion, written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Ihara, Senator Decoit, Senator Taniguchi. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2960 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3135, third reading of Senate Bill 3025, Senate Draft 2, relating to digital currency licensing program.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Did we have written comments for Senator Keith Agaran? I am sorry, so ordered. Again, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3025 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3137, third reading of Senate Bill 3040, Senate Draft 2, relating to procurement.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3040 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 94, Standing Committee Report Number 3138, third reading of Senate Bill 3048, Senate Draft 2, relating to state funds.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Ocasio, Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3048 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3141, third reading of Senate Bill 3092, Senate Draft 1, relating to commercial enterprises in schools.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3092 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3142, third reading of Senate Bill 3101, Senate Draft 2, relating to tax exemption.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3101 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3143, third reading of Senate Bill 3103, Senate Draft 1, relating to historic preservation reviews.
Is there any discussion? Written comments for Senators Ocasio and Decoit? Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Senator Revere, Senator Ocasio, Senator Decoit, any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 3103 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3146, third reading of Senate Bill 2764, Senate Draft 2, relating to special management areas.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2764 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 95, Standing Committee Report number 3149, third reading of Senate Bill 2111, Senate Draft 2, relating to public notices.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senators Favela, Ocasio, Keith Agaran, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2111 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3150, third reading of Senate Bill 3165, Senate Draft 2, relating to operating a vehicle under the influence of an intoxicant.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Kim? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3165 SD2 passes third reading. Senator Ocasio?
Sorry, I don't know if I need to call a recess for that or
You-
recount my vote. I have reservations.
On Senate Bill 3165 SD2, no reservations for Senator Ocasio.
Yes, thank you.
Standing Committee Report number 3151, third reading of Senate Bill 2065, Senate Draft 2, relating to phishing.
Is there any discussion? Senator Inouye.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in strong support of Senate Bill 2065, Senate Draft 2. In recent years,
Please
with the
proceed.
advent of drone fishing, there have been several complaints by the fishing community of how this new technology is a nuisance to traditional fishers as well as disrupting ocean wildlife. The Senate Draft 2 version of this measure addresses issues raised by the fishing community of not targeting fishers who use drones for simple reconnaissance. Rather, the S2 version specifically only prohibits the take of ocean wildlife via the use of drones. Mahalo, Mr. President.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservation? Oh, Senator Ocasio, I'm sorry.
Written comments to the journal, please.
So ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator San Buenaventura. Any no votes? Senator Ocasio, Senator Favela.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2065 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3152, third reading of Senate Bill 2393, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Uniform Recognition and Enforcement of Canadian Domestic Violence Protection Orders Act.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any reservations, Senator Favela? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2393 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3160, third reading of Senate Bill 2241, Senate Draft 1, relating to medical care for minors.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Misalucha. Any no votes? Oh, no vote for Senator Favela. I'm sorry.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2241 SD1 passes third reading.
On page 96, Standing Committee Report number 3162, third reading of Senate Bill 879, Senate Draft 1, relating to counties.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservation Senators Favela, Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 879 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3164, third reading of Senate Bill 2535, Senate Draft 2 relating to energy.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Reservations? Reservation Senators Favela, Decoit, Ocasio. Yes, Senator Favela. If you have, under discussion, then please proceed. Yes, I understand. We're not going to call the vote. Discussion, Senator Favela. You need to stand up if you want to.
Sorry, Senate President. I raise an opposition to
Please
the
proceed.
standing report for 3164, Senate Bill 2535 SD1. One of the main reasons I vote against this bill was the current version of this bill leaves a blank number for the offshore wind turbines. Scott Glenn, the Hawaii State Energy Office, recently submitted testimony supporting my position that more of this needs to be discussed. If it is needed before passing the law, minimizing the setbacks of offshore turbines. I understand we are all eager to go 100% renewable energy in 2045, but we're not considering the environment impact. Think about the land base of what's happening now on top of on the ones that we have on shore. Here, the residents' concerns of the impact of the noise, the wildlife, and the environment that impacts on the ones that we have on land. Offshore wind turbines in Hawaii waters, wind turbines will also hurt our fishery industry, impact and restrict zones where we can fish and not to fish. Yeah, and then the platforms and safety concerns. I'm not sure if everybody understands how these blades are being made. We have no place to put the blades after 20 years. It has to go into a landfill, which we do not have here to put, so we have to ship it off. Currently, the landfills, of course, you know, is already trying to close them as we go forward for environmental reasons. But what about the potential risk of this ocean? I'm not sure if you guys realize how big the platform is. The platform is bigger than this building, all the way to the house, maybe even bigger on the platform. How are we going to go ahead and put on this to be renewable energy that we can see them right across the street from my house, right out there on the shore, because the 5 miles, 12 miles, not even considered. Going forward with this would be a devastation to our land and natural resources in the water. Our fish, mammals, people that use the ocean for wildlife and for just recreation, going to have all of these restrictions. I know in previous energy committee hearings, we had talked about turbines. Turbines should not be considered any kind of renewable energy because it's not 100% renewable. What used for that is oil. You need to lube it. What is that? You're not going to be able to use water to lube it. You need oil, grease, all non-portable, all non-recyclable, all of these other stuff that comes with windmills. Now you're going to put it on the ocean. So let's go give you guys a history back here with Kahuku windmills when it catch fire. You guys understand why the firefighters couldn't go out and put out the fire? Because of the chemicals of that batteries. Now we want to put the same chemical batteries in a floating dock in the ocean. None of these windmills will connect to land. It will connect to a floating vessel out in the ocean, collecting renewable energy, and then shipped to shore. We have better technology that we learned from our other countries, yeah, that have renewable, and one of our islands, the Senate President is there. No windmills, no windmills. Why when we come to our island, Oahu, everything is on my side of the island, and then you want to do all the pilot projects on my side of the island, and then when it comes to natural resources, we forget about all the heavy fishery, have all the people that go out there and live off the land. If this will fall apart in the ocean, it will come to all of our shores. It'll penalize and take away the fishery to all of our shores, not just of Ewa Beach. We're talking all the islands will pay for these batteries and this fire that will catch fire going forward. So thank you again, colleagues. Thank you, Senate President. I'm voting no on this bill because of not a good bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Favela. Further discussion, Senator Riviere.
Thank you, Mr. President. In support with brief comment.
Please proceed.
Our colleague from Ewa Beach and I are very much united in our concern for wind energy. I'm voting in support of this measure because I do think it would be appropriate to limit where they can be. And while the numbers are blanked out now for the distance, I would encourage that in the final form, they go back to 12 miles or more offshore. It's a separate question on whether or not we should even have them, because I share much of the concerns previously described. But if they're going to be here, they certainly should not be in our state waters, and we should not allow the federal government to impose its will against the will of the people of Hawaii. So if the federal government, through BOEM, the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, determines that it doesn't matter what the people of Hawaii think, we're going to have wind energy, then we at least should limit where they can put them and not allow them to interconnect if they go against the wish of the people. So I support the bill to the extent it creates an appropriate and distant minimum siting. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Oh, Senator Decoit, written comments? So ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senators Kim and Ocasio. Any no votes? Senator Favela, Senator Decoit.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2535 SD2 passes third reading. Senator Rhodes?
Mr. President, can we have a short recess?
No objection. Short
Mahalo.
recess. Will the Senate please come back into order, Madam Clerk?
Members, we're on page 96. Standing Committee Report number 3166, third reading of Senate Bill 2964, Senate Draft 1 relating to agricultural districts.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, Senator Decoit, written comments so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela, Riviere, Ihara, Ocasio? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Decoit.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2694 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3168, third reading of Senate Bill 1046, Senate Draft 2 relating to law enforcement.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Taniguchi, Senator Keith Agaran. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 1046 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3169, third reading of Senate Bill 3261, Senate Draft 2 relating to housing.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3261 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report number 3173, third reading of Senate Bill 2992, Senate Draft 1 relating to agriculture.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, written comments for Senator Ocasio so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Reservation for Senator Favela, no vote for Senator Ocasio. Reservations for Senators Favela and Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2992 SD1 passes third reading.
Page 97, Standing Committee Report number 3174, third reading of Senate Bill 3282, Senate Draft 1 relating to government records.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio, any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3282 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3177, third reading of Senate Bill 3330, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Pupukea Marine Life Conservation District.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3330 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3180, third reading of Senate Bill 2068, Senate Draft 2, relating to land management.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Ocasio, written comments for Senator Inoue, so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ihara, any no votes? No vote for Senator Ocasio, Senator Favela.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2068 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3181, third reading of Senate Bill 2378, Senate Draft 1, relating to Taxation Board of Review.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Oh, reservations for Senator Favela.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2378 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3182, third reading of Senate Bill 2379, Senate Draft 2, relating to the Special Enforcement Section.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2379 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3183, third reading of Senate Bill 2398, Senate Draft 2, relating to the Hawaii Community Development Authority.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Ocasio, Favela. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2398 SD2 passes third reading.
Page 98, Standing Committee Report Number 3184, third reading of Senate Bill 2583, Senate Draft 2, relating to public lands.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela and Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2583 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3190, third reading of Senate Bill 3133, Senate Draft 1, relating to disposition of public lands by negotiation.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, written comments for Senator Inoue. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators San Buenaventura, Riviera, Ihara, Decoit. Any no votes? No vote for Senators Ocasio and Favela.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 3133 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3191, third reading of Senate Bill 2607, Senate Draft 1, relating to independent legal counsel.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Favela.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. SB 2607 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3192, third reading of Senate Bill 2284, Senate Draft 2, relating to aquaculture.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Favela and Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2284 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3193, third reading of Senate Bill 3187, Senate Draft 2, relating to the University of Hawaii Board of Regents Candidate Advisory Council.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservation? Senator Kim? Written comments into the journal so ordered for Senator Kim. No reservations, any no votes? Reservations for Senator Ocasio.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3187 SD2 passes third reading.
Page 99, Standing Committee Report Number 3194, third reading of Senate Bill 3186, Senate Draft 2, proposing an amendment to Article 10, Section 6 of the Hawaii Constitution to repeal the University of Hawaii Board of Regents Candidate Advisory Council.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? Written comments for Senator Kim. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Reservations, Senator Ocasio?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3186 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3196, third reading of Senate Bill 2987, Senate Draft 1, relating to crimes on agricultural lands.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Ocasio, so ordered. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Ocasio. Oh, no vote for Senator Favela.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 2987 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3197, third reading 14, Senate Draft 2, relating to marriage licenses.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? Reservations, Senator Favela? So noted.
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3114 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3203, third reading of Senate Bill 2383, Senate Draft 2, relating to the State Procurement Policy Board.
Is there any discussion? Written comments? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senator Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 2383 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 3207, third reading of Senate Bill 3269, Senate Draft 2, relating to academic tenure at the University of Hawaii.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Written comments for Senator Kim. Do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservation for Senators Ihara, Ocasio. Any no votes? No vote for Senators Rhodes and Taniguchi.
23 ayes, 2 noes.
Thank you. SB 3269 SD2 passes third reading.
On page 100, Standing Committee Report Number 3210, third reading of Senate Bill 3334, Senate Draft 2, relating to government operations.
Is there any discussion? Any written comments? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Rivera, Ocasio. Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. SB 3334 SD2 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator Nishihara.
Thank you. I'd like to, these bills were for the consent calendar. I'd like to put them into the journal. SCR 2937, Senate Bill 2269, Senate Draft 1. SCR 3116, Senate Bill 3295, Senate Draft 1. And SCR 3158, Senate Bill 3344. Thank you.
So ordered. Thank you, Senator Baker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just wanted to mahalo all of our colleagues today for wearing purple in honor of International Women's Day. We appreciate the support. And from all of our women colleagues here, we say mahalo for working with us on bills that are important to women and children and mothers and girls. And I would note that following our session, the Women's Legislative Caucus will be having participating in a brief press conference to highlight some of the measures that have passed this year that will affect and enhance the lives of women and girls in our community. Mahalo.
I'd like to acknowledge and thank the Women's Caucus for the hard work. Senator Decoy,
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise on a point of personal privilege.
please proceed.
Esteemed colleagues, I am proud to announce that on Saturday, my district had much to celebrate. At Radford High School's soccer complex, Maui's King Kekauliki boys soccer team defeated the Hilo Vikings in a riveting 3-1 match to claim the Division I state title at the HHSAA Boys Soccer State Championship, coached by George Ichimau. King Kekauliki is the first neighbor island team to win an outright state championship and the second title holders from Maui. The last time a Maui team won the state title in Division I was in 2018. The Texaco HHSAA 2022 Wrestling Championship at the New Blaisdell Arena, Mika Labuonan, a freshman of Kamehameha School's Maui, defeated a senior in the weight class of 126 pounds to get first place. And Molokai School's Austin Ka'alakahi took second place in the weight class of 106 pounds. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Any further announcements? If not, I have two. One, since the Women's Caucus will be holding a press event right after this, lunch should be ready in the caucus room for all members of the Senate. Senator Favela, provided by my office at 11:30, and immediately after lunch, there will be a leadership meeting in my office. Senator Decoy.
I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, March 10th.
Senator Favela.
Second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. Thursday.